So this is a parabola. And we know it's a parabola because the highest power on x is going to be 2. That means it's going to be a curve. So we we um we are given a number of values for this equation. So notice we go from -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the x value is increasing by 1. So if we were to substitute these values into this equation, we'll get 50, 15. It doesn't show you what 0 is, and it doesn't show you what 2 is. So we have to actually go in and find these values. So it says find the values. And so what we will do is we are going to have y is equal to 5x squared minus 20x minus 10. Okay, so this should be a power of 2. Let's make that. So I just want to demonstrate that if we put in a certain value, so if this is -2, where the x is, all right, and what I should do, I like to use my colors so we could see it more clearly. So this is x, this is x, this is x, and this, well, this isn't x, but this x will become -2, and this x, the other x will be -2. I just want to demonstrate where these other values come from, if you had to work this out. So now this is going to be -2 times -2, because that's what the power means. Of course, you'll be putting this in your calculator, so you'll just be putting 5, open bracket, -2, close bracket, raise it to the power of 2. And in fact, if you just put all of this in your calculator one shot, you should get 50. But I just want to demonstrate that's exactly what's happening here. So this is going to be a positive 4, which we'll be multiplying. And this is going to be a positive 40, because a negative 20 times a negative 2 is positive. And so this is going to be 20 plus 40 minus 10, and even we can see that's equal to 50. So these values were already given to you. You only have to solve for 2 different values. So we have to find 0 first of all. So we're going to put 0 here, and we're going to just do this again and use, of course, the 0 is going to knock out all of our x values, because anything by 0 is equal to 0. So 5 times 0 and 20 times 0 is just going to be 0. And then finally, it's going to be 0 plus 0 minus 10 is equal to -10. So this is what the a value is. And so we can say a is equal to -10. Now, it says to find the values. Now, what normally happens, especially when you're on paper 2, it will say copy and complete this table. So that means you have to draw this table in the booklet. If you're doing this with paper 3, that's fine too. If you need to copy this out and make sure you put the correct values in this space, you're still going to get your point. You've done the working, you're good to go. So we did it for 0, and now let's do it for 2. And so we're going to put 2 wherever we see x, and we're going to put 2 wherever we see x. And so this is going to be 2, this is going to be 2, and this is going to be 2. So this is going to be 5 times 4, and this is going to be a negative now instead of a positive like last time. And so this is going to be 20 minus 40. And so this time we're going to get 20 minus 50, which is -30. Okay, so B is going to be a -30.